Eli 5, why do parachutes need to open at 5K feet? Instead of say, 500? When you watch stunts like people jumping off high buildings, it seems like they're opening it quite close to the ground. But when skydiving, it's opened at 5K. Skydivers generally don't open at 5K unless they are students or tandem instructors. Most would deploy between 3-4K. If they open higher, it's usually because they want more time under canopy, or they're a long way from the drop zone and need more height to be able to make it back. A skydive main canopy typically takes between 500 to 1,000 feet to open. The reason why you want to open higher than that is safety. Skydiving rigs have a reserve parachute in case the main fails to open properly, which happens every now and then. In case that happens, you need to have enough time to recognize the malfunction, cut away the main and open the reserve. You also want enough height to make it back to the intended landing area. If you can't, you can usually find somewhere else that's safe to land, but it's not ideal. When you watch stunts like people jumping off high buildings, it seems like they're opening it quite close to the ground. That's base jumping. Base jumping is far more dangerous than skydiving in large part because they are jumping from much lower altitudes. Base jumpers don't carry a reserve parachute because they rarely have enough altitude to use one. In addition, they also use different parachutes that are designed to open faster than skydiving mains. A skydive rig is designed to be deployed at terminal velocity, and it has a piece of fabric called a slider that slides down the lines in order to slow the deployment to an acceptable speed. A deployment at terminal velocity without a slider can lead to serious injury or even death. Base canopies have a slider made of mesh, so it has less drag and doesn't slow deployment as much, and for low jumps they will remove the slider entirely, which makes the parachute open very quickly. They can also have larger pilot chutes that work at lower speeds, so they don't need to be falling as fast before the parachute starts to deploy.